Hi everyone, welcome to the Animal Reader. Today we're going to talk about a very personal story of Lynn. She had her pet dog Ben stolen in March, and we've heard those stories of animals being stolen for the meat industry in Asia. I've never myself actually spoken to someone who that happened to. Welcome, Lynn.
Hi, hello Priya.
And first of all, can you tell us about Ben? And while you talk about him, I'll show some pictures of him.
Okay, so Ben and I has been together for 6 years, and it was almost 6 years, like 4 days before he got stolen from me.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been everywhere. I took him everywhere with me. I live in Hanoi, but then I moved out of my parents' house, and then I moved to another province to do a work on conservation, and then I come back to Hanoi after a year and a half. And during all this time, I moved around like 6 or 7 times, different places to stay, and I always bring him along with another cat.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 weeks after I arrived in Hanoi, back to Hanoi, I lost him. So it was very heartbreaking for me, and it caused me a lot of health problems, since mental health and physical. And I did pretty much everything I can, and I'll tell you later about the story of how I try to find Ben, but still I have no clue of where he is right now, or is he still alive or not. To give you a backstory, he before I got him from my uncle, who didn't know how to raise such a special dog, and he turned out to Ben turned out to got paralyzed from the waist down, and had to took him to the hospital for over a month, continuously in 30 days so the vet could take care of him. And afterwards, I took him home with me, and he stays with me forever since. And so I lived in Cúc Phương, a forest known for wildlife conservation, for a year and a half, in which we have a very wild area with a lot of trees in the forest. So I took him out like 2 or 3 times a day, and he has a little community of friends with other cats and other dogs too, which he didn't have when we were in the city before.
Yeah.
So it gives him like a relief. I can see that he feels a lot more comfortable when we were there, and so was I, because when he's fine, I'm fine. That's always been the situation. Yeah.
And so you were like, how you describe it, you were like really best friends, close friends. And then can you tell us what happened in March?
So to give you a little more of background, so Vietnam is known for dog meat trade, but the fact that is not just about dog meat trade. I think, and I believe that Ben is now alive. I want to believe so, that Ben is now alive and being sold. He had been sold to another owner. So when a dog is stolen, it's separated into different types and different purposes. So a well-bred dog, as you can see, is Alaska, con bông là chị con gì nhỉ? Samoy, poodle, any foreign breed, or or special Vietnamese breed dog.
Yeah.
It will be sold for to be as pets. But if they are local, nothing special, it will be for dog meat. Yeah, and then there are a lot of people making money out of all those trades, not just the dog meat.
Okay, so it's either dog meat trade or it's like to be sold to as a special dog. So it's one of those two. So, but you don't know what happened. So you don't know what happened to Ben so far.
Don't know what I really don't know what happens to Ben, but because of his look, so he has like 5 ridge on his back.
Yeah.
And then he when I got him, he was sick. But we have not old, like people who really likes to how to say this. I'm trying to work the culture in this for you to understand.
Yeah. I like
it. So Vietnamese people believe that their pets with different special features can bring them like luck or fortune or anything. So as as a dog that is as beautiful as Ben, he when I got him, he was sick, but then I was told by many people that he would have made a fortune if I sell him away. So when he's lost, a lot of people came to me, family and friends, trying to comfort me by saying that he will not be in the dog meat trade, but he'll be sold again to another owner because he's worth something. So I want to believe so.
Of course I can. Of course I understand that too. Like, but how did you? So you came home one day and he was gone, or how did that go?
No, so I was living with him in a small apartment in a building, and one day I was doing the laundry and I closed the door behind me, and I didn't completely lock it. So I went upstairs to do the laundry, and 10 minutes after that, I came down to my apartment, and I saw the door open, and I didn't see him anywhere. And I ran all over the place trying to find him. And we have a CCTV in the front of that building. And I contacted the manager, the building manager, and he showed me the footages of Ben getting out of the building. But by his body language, I can tell that he was trying to look for me because he thought that I went down to go out to the street. He didn't know that I go up to the rooftop to do the laundry. So we ran out. I mean me, and I called my mom, my brother, and 4 of my other friends. And we looked all the area for 4 hours until dawn, but we couldn't see a thing. And here's the thing. It was just before Vietnam confirmed the cases of COVID. So we have the lockdown in Hanoi on the 1st of April, which is 2 days later. So during the 1 month that Hanoi got locked down, I was actually out on the street every single day because we have groups on Facebook of people in the same story that I was in. And when he got away, I went to those pages, those groups, and put our information up there. And then people reached out to me to say, to tell me where should I go to find him? Where's the black markets? Where's the trade would go? And also, and I got. I hired a detective, but he turned out to be a scam. I lost money. In the meantime, me and my family still split out to every corner of the city that we thought he might be in. And we printed out a lot of posters, like over 300 posters. And me and my friends, we went everywhere to tape them in every single trees and every single electric pole. We do everything we could, and we don't receive any calls.
Also, no leads in Facebook groups, nothing.
No, it's just condolence from people. Yeah.
And how are you? Like, how are you now?
Now I'm fine, but when it just happened, it was like, you can tell. If you try to imagine, you can tell. My health was damaged badly because I couldn't stop crying for months, and then a lot of issues happened. But long story short, I'm fine now.
And how common is this? Do you know more people this happened to?
So the time that I lost Ben was just before COVID, like I just told you.
Yeah.
And at that time, I can see the number of people, the people that I know, the number of people that I know losing their pets just go up like this. I can see it very clearly. Like my friends, people in the neighborhood, my brother's classmates lost their pets during that time too, because well, people lost their jobs, and thieves who usually go around and stole things, now they don't have anything to steal because everything is closed. So so they went all the way to people's backyard and broke in people's houses to take out dogs. And we even have footages of that on those groups that I just told you about. And the reason I think and I believe that Ben is stolen, not just like got out of the house and wandering anywhere, because I lost him around like 15 minutes before I gave him a walk. So every place that I stay, I can see that people notice that that Ben is a beautiful dog. And people notice, and there are gangs. There are gangs of thieves. They don't go alone. They go in groups. So one will spot that dog in that corner. One will have like the tools. One will drive, and they go in groups. So they spot us before, and like just a few minutes after we had a walk, Ben got out and be alone, and then they saw the chance, I think. And then because I ran after Ben just like 10 minutes after, and we have a lot of people, not just me, like 5 or 6 people running around everywhere with motorbikes. So we searched the whole area, not just like 1 or 2 corner. And with that much of scanning, we have to see him. If he's still wandering by himself. But he didn't.
True.
So,
and what did people around, like, did anybody see anything? Did anybody see somebody pick him up or put him, like, what did people say around that you asked?
We asked. Nobody saw anything. And I think that's usual.
Okay. Yeah. When Ben was stolen, did you file a police report, or is it then seen as...
Yes, I did. Not just the local, but like the head of the police in the city. So the detective that's supposed to help me to find my dog, he turned out to be a criminal as well. And I got a call back from the police, and so I went back there to see them one more time. And I sat down with a real detective and explained everything to her, but I didn't hear from her since. So it was April.
Okay, so like you reported, but then nothing happened actually from there on. And are you still, if you believe that he might still be alive, like, are you still looking for him? Are you?
I am. I still got my ears up.
I still have, like, I thank you so much for sharing your story with us, and I hope I'll show the picture one more time for people to see. I hope you good news comes, and let us know if the good news comes, and the good luck to you, because I can imagine it's been a few months, but it's been your dog for 6 years. That takes a lot of time to get over.